Hey guys, welcome back to Time Machine Scale Models. Well, we're making some progress with this Willys, and I couldn't be any more pleased than what I am right now with my progress. So let's discuss a little bit about what we're doing with it, okay? Alright, so you guys know I was having a hard time deciding on the colors, and I have pinned that down now. I've decided what I was going to do. I've had these colors kicking around in my supply for a little while, and I decided I was going to do something a little bit different than what I normally do. So check these out. So we're going to go back to the extreme lacquers, and this is the fiery orange, and this is the root beer brown. And I'm going to paint the top of the car the fiery orange, and the bottom is going to be the root beer brown. That is a really pretty color, guys. Really pretty. So this is the bottom tub, obviously, and I think I'm going to do something leather on the interior of the car. I think that'll look good. And you're not going to see most of it, but I think it'll look good. And I painted the frame, the fiery orange, and this is basically just over the gray primer. I didn't lay a silver base or anything, so this is just gray primer. So yeah, those are the colors that I'm going for. The body has been sanded, and it's been primed, and I still have to wet sand the body. The primer hasn't been wet sanded, but it's looking pretty smooth, and I think we're gonna do okay. So over here you can see all the parts and everything, and they're all painted up, and radiator. That light, really. Radiator. So I used Alclad chrome for the first time today, and this is the transmission pan. It's hard to see. Let me turn this light off a second, see if that helps any. It's hard to see because the tape is painted as well off the stick, but it's really hard to see. So I really can't tell how this is supposed to look. It looks chrome to me, but also it has the blackish undertones. Now, the transmission pan and the oil pan look far better than the bumpers on the Roadrunner, and I will show them to you here in a second. But these are not too bad. Like I said, I can still see the black undertones. It's almost like a black chrome to me instead of a chrome. But it doesn't look too bad. So let me show you these bumpers. Okay, first of all, I can see every blemish in the bumper. Okay, and these are more like a black. These are darker, way darker than what these are. Maybe not in the light, but to the eye, these look a whole lot darker, and I can see some sanding scratches here. Just not really as smooth. The black paint was super smooth before I started laying this Alclad, and I don't know if I need some more coats on here or what the deal is, but not really how I envision them coming out, and I really don't want to strip it all off and start all over. You probably can see the surface. It's not exactly smooth, right? Whereas the black base coat was super smooth. So, I don't know. If you have any suggestions, go ahead and leave them in the comment section. Some of you guys have played with this stuff. You guys know better than I do. And, so, I haven't decided on the color of the engine yet. And, you know, a lot of times when I'm doing these jobs like this, I like to paint the engine block like the body color or something that stands out, and that's where I'm caught because I'm doing a two-tone paint job here. Top is going to be orange, the bottom is going to be brown, the chassis is brown, the engine's going to mount to the chassis. So I didn't want to go with the fiery orange, okay, and I didn't want to paint the engine block brown either. So my daughter said, paint it that green that you painted the Chevelle, the 67 Chevelle, which is like, yep, that would stand out really, really well. So I went and I looked, and I don't have any more of that paint. And then she said teal, and I said no. So then I asked my other daughter, what do you think it is red? Let me show you the red I'm talking about. This red. And she's like, I'm going to have to think on that. But I don't know either. But I was going to decant some of this from my airbrush. Shoot it through my airbrush. I've used this before, and it's not too bad. But, yeah, so I'm kind of on the fence about what I want to do as far as the engine color is concerned. I wanted a different color than the body and the chassis because I want it to stand out. You know what I mean? I want it to stand out. When you pull the hood off, that is going to stand out. So, yeah. Got the headers painted up. They're just flat steel color. I got the belts over here. Let me reach through here. See if I can get that. Got the belts all done up, dressed up with the modelcars pen, and that came out pretty good. I could have just left them alone and then painted the belts, but I figured, you know what, strip the chrome off, spray it black, and then do the pulleys with the modelcars pen. And it came out pretty good. The other pulleys are the same way. Get that. Don't look too bad. So yeah, I've got a few things more to paint, like, you know, you see the brake rotors over here, they got to be painted. And there's a couple other things on the sprue trees that I got to paint, but all in all, I think most things that I need to assemble the chassis and the engine are painted except for the engine block at this point, and then we can go forward with that. The interior, I have not even began to put together as far as the seats and stuff are concerned. I need to run and grab some paint. I have Model Master leather, but that's not the exact color that I want to do, but I do want a leather-ish looking interior on this car. So I'm going to run and grab me some paint probably tomorrow. And yeah, I'll probably work on this tomorrow and Saturday before heading to Detroit on Sunday for NNL 17 over in Warren. So yeah, I don't know. I can't think of anything else. I haven't done anything on the Roadrunner, obviously, other than messing with these bumpers. And I think I'm going to put another coat on this tomorrow and see how it looks and see if it smooths out or color changes. Otherwise, they might be the way they are. I kind of knew in my gut maybe I should have just painted them body color, but it is what it is. I don't mind this Alclad stuff, and I thank all you guys for all your support as far as using this stuff for the first time. It wasn't too bad. I dropped my pressure down to 10, and it seemed to spray just fine. Not too bad. I put light mist coats on there, and for my first time, I don't think it came out too bad. So I thank you guys very much for all that advice on using the Alclad chrome. Yep, I can't think of anything else, guys. So with that said, I guess we will end this video. Guys, I appreciate every single one of you. I hope you guys are all doing well. Thanks for watching. Happy modeling.